Hey guys, it's Overlord here, back with another review. Been a while since I actually did a review, and I think it's about time that I did another one. I actually had, we got some of that snowstorm, so I got the day off yesterday, so I was able to reorganize some things, plan some things, and today I decided to review these guys, so yeah. If I slip up my English, it's because, well, I haven't made a review in, like, weeks. It's mostly been me BSing about something, but time to stop BSing and time to get on with the review of these little mofos here, the, Gormiti The Invincible Lords of Nature, and, these sadly aren't out anymore. In the US, they had, 2 waves, I have Wave 2, or Series 2. I'm gonna turn that down a smidge more. There we go. Yeah, but they had 2 waves, they had, very, very short-lived, cartoon show. They did have it over here. It was just on, like, 6 in the morning, I believe. I remember watching an episode or 2, and I think it had one of those guys in the back in it, but, yeah, I have seen the cartoon. It seems legit, but, yeah, I really didn't get to watch much of it. And they also had a video game that came out, that really didn't, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Do as good as I thought it would. I haven't played it, but I've seen some gameplay. It's kind of got a Ultimate Alliance feel to it, you know, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. But one of those games. I kind of like those games, but here you see a bunch of crap for this stuff, because I was a psycho for these. The reason being that these didn't do so well, I'm gonna guess, is probably because they came out around the same time as Bakugan, and well, I think some other stuff was coming out back then, but Bakugan was the big one. These guys were out at the same time as that. But as Bakugan did not have playsets or, you know, like a comic book or little checklists. Well, they had a poster, but that's about it. They still did better than what kids wanted, so these guys sort of bit the bullet and were canceled, scrapped, which kind of sad about, because we never got a Series 3, which had 2 more tribe elements, I guess, to it. In it. But, yeah, it had 2 more elements, and it had, obviously more figures. Excuse me for a second. Sorry. I didn't have coffee this morning, but apparently I did. But, yeah, these little dudes were like, they were like my gargoyles back then, and I'm pretty sure, like, all my viewers know, I'm obsessed with that show. So to call these guys my gargoyles when I was a tad younger, it was a few years ago, a few years back when these came out. I believe I was first year of middle school, these came out. I spent so much allowance money and grade money and honor roll cash on these guys. It ain't even funny. Plus, I've gotten 2 packs from my aunt. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what ones too. Let's see if this song starts over. If not, I'm gonna be a little ticked. Didn't think so. There we go. But, yeah, stupid. I can't get my radio to work lately, so just bear with me here. Yeah, but I've gotten some on road trips. I've gotten some on during the summer. Like, I think the day one of my friends spent the night, I got like 2 4-packs. I don't know if I had 20 bucks or if they were $5 a piece. Don't know. And then I remember my aunt got me one 4-pack, 2 before. And while I don't have any of the playsets, which I would have loved the frickin' volcano, I mean, that would have been awesome. But the only one I saw really for the longest time was probably the little ocean one, the Marina Den. There was also an air one that came out, Eagle's Peak or something. Kind of sounds like Dragon's Peak from Skylanders, but what are you gonna do? There was also another one that came out called Forest Refuge. I never saw that one, but somebody else on YouTube has it, and it came with a Series 3, so if they did hit the States, they never hit my area, because I always saw Series 2, maybe Series 1 in, like, clearance, but, yeah, let's get on with the, review. So, since you know the background of these guys, on how I came to know them and stuff, time to get into what I have and how they were sold and why I like them so much and stuff like that. But you could actually get these guys in 4, 2, 10, or a 5-pack. By 5-pack, I mean these fire guys in the back. They came in a 5-pack, and they came with that DVD, that comic book. Yes, that is a comic book. And that little poster back there, and they came with 5 cards. And that was $20, which is actually quite a good deal, because you get, this is actually a pretty long comic book. Quite a few pages to the sucker if you see it from the side, specific side. But this is this DVD is actually really cool too. It's got a CGI, a 15-minute CGI show. Cartoon, basically, of Gormiti and how they all started and stuff. And then this map actually is the map of their homeland, which is the island of Gorm. You can already see why this thing was a bit of a landslide, but I don't care. It's actually a map of the island, and it has the origin on the back, and it's got a checklist, basically. So, quite a big variety of stuff you got with the starter pack. And then 4 packs came with 4 figures, which are these 4 right here, the 2 yellow guys, the 2 blue guys. If you can see that other one, you probably can, because my camera zooms out without me knowing, really. And then you could get them in 2 packs, which included a variant and a regular Gormiti figure. So, pretty cool. You got quite the variety. And then 10 packs, actually, they did have 10 packs. I saw quite a few. I think I even saw some at Walmart at one time. Yeah, I've seen them at Walmart. I've seen them at Toys R Us. Mostly there. In other words, they came with 10 figures, 10 cards, and I think those were $20 too. Which, if I had to make a choice between 5 figures and all this, and 10 figures and 10 cards, I'd probably go with a 10-pack, but I had most of the figures in the 10-pack, so I never actually bought one, so I don't have one to show you. But just know that they did come out with 10 packs, and if you want all the characters, I suggest you go with that route. There were 5 different ones. I'm pretty sure all the characters were there too, so. Well, actually, there was no. There was, what? There were 5, yeah, 5 10-packs. Don't know what's wrong with my radio. It doesn't want to repeat. But you could get them in 10 packs, 4 packs, 2 packs, and the starter pack. And then they also had Playsets and what's the other thing I'm thinking of? They had the magnetic Build-A-Figures here too. Not many people found those, but I saw quite a few. I saw this guy. I saw this guy. I saw the other larger scale figures too, and we'll get into what they are and why they're so big in a moment. But yeah, they did release the magnetic Build-A-Figures, and I think they mostly came with the variants. It was a magnetic figure, a variant of a Gormiti larger scale figure, and it came with the card, so it's pretty cool. And the playsets they released were, like I said, the Marina Den, which was the water-based one, the Eagle's Peak, which was the air-based one. What's left? The Forest Refuge, which was the forest one, which I never saw, but some people have it, and they're from the US. And then they also had the Volcano, which I really wanted, but I never got it. So, and it came with a variant, this guy, dude with the wings, but yeah, I think that's all that they sold. I saw a pretty sweet looking storage case, but I never saw that in person. Like, I've seen it online, but never in person. Now, the concept of this game is you get the figures, right? And then they have numbers on their feet, and then the cards, I can get them without knocking everyone over. The cards would have a number on them. Now, this isn't this guy, but just imagine it is. Like, say, this guy's got, what, a 9? It's hard to see that. Yep, 9. So this guy's got a 9. And this guy's got a 2. And his figure, per se, has a 2. You would have, let's see, 11. So that would be the total amount of power your guy would have, and if someone had lesser than you, you would beat them, and if they had more, they would beat you. So it's basically simple addition and math. Now the cards I have here are actually for all the lords. This is Gaos, the Lord of Earth, and he is right in the back there. I got this card in the 4-pack, and there will be a reason why I'm skipping every other one. And then there's Tazarah, Lord of the Forest. And there's Polypus, Lord of the Sea. Noctis, Lord of the Air. Magmion, Lord of Magma. He is a member of the Volcano tribe. Lavion, Lord of Lava. And that's all the Series 1 guys, basically. So I'm just gonna set this back here. So that's really all I have to cover in part 1 of my Gormiti review. Stay tuned for part 2, and probably there's gonna be a part 3, but I'm just getting into details. I told you most of the background information for this stuff, so I hope you guys enjoyed my look at the Gormiti Invincible Lords of Nature part 1 of, I don't know how many yet, but yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and stay tuned for part 2 and possibly part 3, and I will see you guys later.